Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with our fourth chapter, that's respiration in organisms. And part 1 we are going to talk about the introductory part of it. Yes. So you all have heard or felt a rhythmic movement in your chest. Have you tried it any time? When you have kept your hand on your chest and you felt something that's making some movement. Yeah. So you might have wondered what is happening. So it's all when you take air in and when you give out the air. So in this particular chapter we are going to talk about respiration in organisms and especially in humans. So the first thing that we need to know about is that why do we breathe? Yes, we breathe. We all know that we breathe. The air takes in, is been taken in and been given out is fine. But why do we need to breathe? So you all know that we perform various functions. Yeah, every day we perform various functions like digesting the food, transporting the food and water to all parts of the body, filtering the waste material and throwing it out, and all these different kind of work is being done by the cell, which is the smallest structural and functional unit of life. Yes, we all know about it. Even in we have seen it in class 6th. So all the different functions is being performed by the cell of the body, and when we can do the work, when we are able to do any kind of work, when we have energy, when we get energy. Yes, surely if we don't have energy we cannot do any kind of work. So this energy, from where do we get the energy? We get the energy from the food that we eat. Yes, but this food is a stored form of energy. It's not an active energy that's been provided to all the different parts of the body, but it is a stored form of energy which needs to be released out. So this energy needs to be released out, which is in a stored form, to be broken down, and then it is to be supplied to different parts of the body. So this work is being done by the oxygen that we take in while we are breathing, and that is the purpose, or this process of breaking down the food with the release of energy is known as respiration, and that's the thing why we are learning respiration. So to get any kind of energy, respiration is very important. So the process of respiration involves certain steps like breathing or exchanging gases. Yes, we all know that we take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. So this is, we are exchanging gas with the environment, and even cellular respiration is being done. Cellular respiration means each and every cell requires oxygen for the breakdown of food. So it's known as cellular respiration. So the energy which is released in this process is used by our body to do various kind of activity. Yes, we all know this. And carbon dioxide which is released during the process of respiration, of course it is toxic when the amount increases, but this keeps on, it's a cycle like going on in the environment where we keep on exchanging the gases with the plants. Whatever carbon dioxide has been released by us, that's been utilized by the plants for making the process or carrying out the process of photosynthesis, and then they release oxygen which is consumed by us. So this cycle goes on continuously. So that is the reason why do we breathe. Now we'll move on to the next part, that is the respiratory system in humans. Okay, how do we exchange the gas, how the exchange of gases takes place. So exchange of gas takes place in two parts, that is breathing, or we can call it as exchange of gases with the environment, and the next one is exchange of gases in the alveoli. Now what is alveoli? This is a organ which is a part of respiration. Okay, so we are going to move on further to this steps which we are talking about. So the first thing is breathing. What is breathing? Breathing is a physical process of exchange of gases where oxygen is taken into the body and carbon dioxide is released out from the body. So taking in of oxygen is known as inhalation, and when carbon dioxide is released out, it's known as exhalation. So this process takes place when we breathe. So there is a difference between breathing and respiration that we'll talk about further, but now breathing is just exchange of gases which takes place, and breathing in human body involves certain organs. So in the next slide you can see that there are different organs which helps in breathing. The first one is the nasal cavity or the nasal passage which is there, from which the gas gets inside and goes out. Okay, even the nostril helps in that. Then we have pharynx, we'll learn more about it in our further slides. Then we have larynx, which is also known as the voice box, which helps us, the voice comes out from our throat. Then we have trachea, that is windpipe, from where the wind, we know that there is a windpipe and a food pipe, they both are different. Then we have bronchi and bronchioles, which are like we have roots of the plant, the same way bronchi and bronchioles are there, we'll learn about it. Then lungs have alveoli. Alveoli are the air sacs where the air is being filled inside it, it's been filtered over there, and then oxygen is being filtered, dust particles are being released out along with carbon dioxide, and diaphragm. So these all organs play a major role when we are carrying out the process of breathing. The further part, pathway of air, how does it travel to different parts and how the exchange of gases takes place, that we will see in our next video.